So I have two new Axie Infinity withdrawal methods for you to convert your SLP to Ringgit because Binance just got banned recently. Well, sort of. I'm going to explain what I mean by that in just a bit. So a lot has happened in a very short amount of time. SE started issuing statements left and right, and Binance actually also issued a statement via an email to just about all of us. And because of that, everybody just started freaking out. It also doesn't help that the Play Store and App Store no longer has Binance Malaysia, and the only thing that I could find was the like, subscribe and also notification button for more content like this. Every single like helps to build the community a little bit more. It also helps me to share more content with you guys and also potentially maybe help me to stop using this fog mic.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that
For the crypto copy tab. Okay, let's start by having a quick look at the most recent Binance issuance. So I don't want to bore you guys with too much details, but there are essentially four major points over here. So the first major point over here is that Binance is actually going to remove a few of these Ringgit features over here. So three main features. The first one would be MYR trading pairs. If you've ever seen things like BTC/MYR, you'll most likely have seen a trading pair. So those things are going to be banned starting from now on. And also the second major topic here would be that MYR payment options would be removed. So unfortunately, you can no longer use your credit card or anything like that anymore. And then the last one would be your P2P merchant applications. So I think this is really the most important reason why Binance actually got banned. I would say that majority of Malaysians are actually using P2P in order to convert their Ringgit into USD Tether, and then they use their USD Tether in order to buy different forms of crypto. So you're probably asking me right now, like, Chunwing, what's probably going to happen next? I think four things are probably going to happen. I wouldn't be surprised if the next thing that's probably going to happen is that they're probably going to block access to the website, just like Remitano. The second thing that's probably going to happen is that, standing from Binance's point of view, they probably would not want to lose the market share in Malaysia. They're most likely going to try to get an exchange license in Malaysia. But looking back at the history of Luno, Synergy and Tokenize, that might take somewhere around 6 months to a year. And lastly, I think most likely what's probably going to happen is that they're probably going to start banning more exchanges in Malaysia as well. So if you're wondering about how they're probably going to choose which exchange to ban first, it's really simple. You just have to go to coingecko.com, look at the top 100 list of exchanges, and then you just go from the top to the bottom by trading volume. And then you have your usual suspects, right? So most likely what's going to happen is that you're going to go from Binance to Huobi, and from Huobi to yada yada, and then it goes on like that. So what do we do next, Chunwing? Well, obviously the first thing they want to do is to first set up a VPN. I mean, don't do that because VPN is bad for you. But in all seriousness though, don't use a VPN simply because there's actually a loophole from Binance that I'm going to share with you guys, and also a few other reasons that I also mentioned in my previous video. So as soon as I heard about the Binance loophole thing, I was kind of like, wow, Binance, you sangat naughty. But yeah. But jokes aside, it's actually very useful, and let me show you how to actually utilize that small loophole kind of thing. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do this magical loophole kind of thing. The first thing that we want to do is to get onto Binance.com. So as you can see, I'm already on Binance.com. And the next thing what you want to do is, as per usual, when you usually go to trade, you go to P2P, right? So when you go to P2P, back then you had this option in order to change this fiat into MYR. As you can see, it's no longer there. So what's really sneaky, or what's really cool about what Binance actually just did, is that you can actually just go to local. So if you go to local, right, they'll allow you to, okay, so you have to just click on this confirm thing. So if you were to actually go to local, you can just go for your local currency. So what that means is that if you're living in Malaysia, your local currency would be Ringgit. So what that means is that essentially when it says local 9,500 to local 86,000 over here, what they're really trying to tell you is that, yeah, that's Ringgit actually. So yeah, that's the magical loophole kind of thing, which is really cool because I recognize some of these old merchants over here. So, but you're probably also thinking to yourself, like, Chunwing, that's great and all, but this loophole seems a bit too obvious, and what if Binance actually gets banned again, right? Well, no worries about that. I've got you covered with another method as well. So another method that I'm actually using right now is also the cool coin method. So I'm going to show you just how to do that right now. Alright, so I'm going to introduce you guys to the cool coin method. The first thing you want to do is to first go to coolcoin.com. and then just sort of click on this one. Okay, so then the next thing that we want to do is to actually move on to the assets section. You want to click on assets over here, and then you'll have to click on deposit, and then you want to click select, and then you want to type in SLP, smooth love potion, and then you want to move it into your main account. And then as per usual, this is just like how you did for Binance. So all you have to do is to just copy this code over here, and then you're going to just paste it in your MetaMask wallet when you're about to send. So that's how I would do it. So once you have the SLP in your KuCoin wallet, the next thing you want to do is to then move into buy crypto, and you want to come to P2P, and then click on sell. Once you're in sell, what you want to do is, as you can see over here, you want to change this to MYR. So mine is already set to MYR, but you can always just look for MYR over here. So like this. And then the next thing that you want to do is to then click on sell, and then you're pretty much done. That is how you do it. So don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe, and also click on the notification button for more content like this. Also, don't forget to check out Gaming for Good, especially if you are not in the best financial situation. Gaming for Good is still releasing Axie Infinity scholarship, especially for those that are in need. And as per usual guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.